I'm Lieutenant Colonel Terry Lakin, an active duty Army physician in my 18th year of active uniformed service to our country. I want you to know the reasons why I feel I have no choice but the distasteful one of inviting my own court-martial. For the first time in all my years of service to our great nation, and at great peril to my career and future, I am choosing to disobey what I believe are illegal orders, including an order to deploy to Afghanistan for my second tour of duty there. I will disobey my orders to deploy because I, and I believe all servicemen and women, and the American people deserve the truth about President Obama's constitutional eligibility to the office of the presidency and the Commander-in-Chief. If he is ineligible, then my orders, and indeed all orders, are illegal because all orders have their origin with the Commander-in-Chief, as handed down through the chain of command. Any reasonable person looking critically at the evidence currently in the public domain would have questions about President Obama's claim to be a natural-born citizen. The troubling but compelling information that calls into question whether President Obama is a natural-born citizen, as our Constitution requires him to be for him to hold the highest office, has gone unanswered because he refuses to release his original birth certificate dating from 1961 and bearing the signature of the doctor who delivered him. This burden of proof must fall upon the President. The Constitution may not have assigned the responsibility of validation of eligibility to any entity, and that needs to be fixed. Seeking out public office, especially the highest in our land, means you must uphold the Constitution, Mr. President, and confirm your eligibility. The minimal invasion to any politician's privacy from having to show an original signed birth certificate is far less than the harms to our country caused by someone not qualified, whose election would thus subvert the law and the truth. President Obama, I ask you to respect and uphold the Constitution. Be transparent and show your honesty and integrity. Release your original signed birth certificate, if you have one, thus proving your birth on American soil, and thus assure the American people you are lawfully eligible to hold the office of the presidency and serve as Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. I and all other service members may then continue to serve our country at risk of injury or the ultimate sacrifice, knowing that we do so for our country, the Constitution, and a legitimate leader of the greatest free republic ever. The Constitution matters. The truth matters. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Terry Lakin. Thank you for your time, and God bless us, and God bless our nation.
Now, they have locked up Lieutenant Commander Walter Fitzpatrick. They've arrested him down there in Tennessee, in Monroe County, Tennessee. And I'll tell you why they arrested him. He has been challenging through a grand jury proceeding, presentment that Barack Hussein Obama is not a natural-born citizen. And they know about him, and they've had several court encounters, but now they've arrested him. The local authorities have done so. My friends, I want to say this to you. I want to speak to all my Tea Party people and all the patriots in America, all patriots worldwide that love this nation. It is wrong if we don't rally around Lieutenant Commander Walter Fitzpatrick, if we don't hold demonstrations and raise our voices around that courthouse, that jailhouse down there where they've locked that man up. If we don't do that, then our marching to Washington is worth nothing. It's nothing but vanity. Please listen to me. Please listen to me. You may disagree with Lieutenant Commander Walter Fitzpatrick. You may disagree with him. You may not think that he's on target, or that he's using the appropriate tactics. Well, he may disagree with you, that you are not on target. Or your husband may disagree with you and may have voted for Obama. I think that we need to come to terms with something here. If we who are opposed to Obama, to his spirit, to his name, to his Marxism, to his hatred for America, if we are opposed to Obama, then we need to stand up with Lieutenant Commander Walter Fitzpatrick and Lieutenant Colonel Terry Lakin. We need to stand with them. We need to stand with them. Can I share one more thing with y'all? And I promise not to inflict myself upon you any further. You know, I'm now looking and saying, if the patriots in America don't rise up one and all across America, all 50 states, if they don't stand up and stand with Lieutenant Commander Walter Fitzpatrick and Lieutenant Colonel Terry Latkin, if the patriots, the Tea Party people, the conservatives, the Republicans, if the Rush Limbaughs and the others, if they don't stand up and unite with these two military officers, I'm concerned now that should I be arrested, maybe I'll be left hanging, holding the bag, hung out to dry, and nobody comes to protest or make a noise or lift a sign or raise their voice that I might be set free. I'm concerned about that. And not that I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing or that I'm begging for attention. That's not what I'm saying. God forbid. I'm saying to you, we can't let them arrest this man and not do anything. Then our Tea Party association is all in vain. Everybody. We can't pick and choose. Well, he's not popular, you know. If they arrested Glenn Beck, would you be protesting then? It's wrong to marginalize. Listen, if you believe Glenn Beck is doing a job, then you got to give Lieutenant Commander Walter Fitzpatrick and Lieutenant Colonel Terry Latkin, you got to give them their due as well. You just can't pick and choose. You can't do that, people. You can't do that. You're wrong. The Tea Party people ought to march down there in Tennessee, the Tennessee Party, and the Oath Keepers as well. Hey, Oath Keepers, hey, why aren't y'all out there demanding that you let your fellow Oath Keeper, Lieutenant Commander Walter Fitzpatrick go? I'm not beating up on you. My voice is strong. I'm passionate. I go direct. I don't cut corners, and so it may seem that I'm trying to beat up on you. That's not what I mean. I'm trying to advise you, Oath Keepers, Tea Party people, patriots alike, conservatives and Republicans and everybody else. Let's stand with these two lieutenants that in the Navy and in the Army. Let's stand with them. Don't leave them out there by themselves. Come on, everybody. Come on. They locked up Lieutenant Commander Walter Fitzpatrick, and now they're trying to say Lieutenant Colonel Terry Latkin that he's got a medical condition or a psychological condition. Don't let him label him that. Don't do that. Don't let Obama do this, y'all. Don't let him do it. Now listen, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And Obama will not know any freedom or any peace. The only way he'll know it'll be over my dead body. That's right, it'll be over my dead body. I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing. I'm not asking for your sympathy, but I'm concerned that we pick and choose who we're going to support. We can jump up and down about the health care bill, but we can't jump up and down about Walter Fitzpatrick. Now, maybe some of y'all are still already on the case. Well, praise God, and boom shakalaka.
Outlaw. That's what God said. That's what